Hello and welcome to In Other Waters. This is a really odd indie game find I made on Kickstarter. I was browsing through Kickstarter and I was like, what do I fancy playing? What do I want to have a look at? And then I saw this. And there's a few things about it that I think, well, I have to play this. You play as an AI navigating a xenobiologist through like a foreign alien ocean, navigating them through going to metroid-style, going through having to unlock new areas as you do various things. Now, I think the whole point is you play as the AI. You're navigating someone through who's been abandoned by their friend or something like that. We'll figure it out as we go in because it just kicks straight into it, which is why I'm on this splash screen that I've had to knock together. The game's developed by a guy called Gareth Damian Martin, who's actually a Eurogamer columnist. If you read Eurogamer or you spend any time on there, you've probably seen columns from him on there. And the development team, which is 3 people, is based in London, obviously, which is where I live, and it's about xenobiology. And as a biology graduate, I was particularly interested in it. So I thought, oh, well, I have to play it. I absolutely have to play it. London, biology. It's like the signs, the universe giving me signs. So let's get on with it. Currently in recovery mode, recovering something. We have an incoming transmission from Minae Nomura. I have forgotten my borders, given them up. In water swarmed by 3 suns I swim, surrounded by my brothers and sisters. I am trying to forget us too, but my memory seems to cluster in deep places. I'm sorry, Ellery, but she is here, and I have been searching for so long. All is well. End transmission. So that's how the game starts, with a really cryptic transmission from someone. By called Exoplanet Research, and this is the game interface, as weird as it seems. This is you navigating through the world as a radar screen. Nomura, are you receiving? So I don't know who that's saying that. I don't think that's us. I think that's the person we're helping. Come on, Minae, answer me. So I have options of yes or no. Yes. What the? That's not external comms. Is there someone in here with me? Wait, are you an AI? Yes, I am. An upper AI in a suit this old. Did Nomura set you up? What the hell is going on? ... I love the ... dots in games. I thought we were past this, Minae. If I'd known something was that I wouldn't have left you out here. What do you mean left her out? So she left her out here. This looks bad. Really bad. Your suit gone, the base cleared out. Did you leave me the suit as a message? I want to understand, Minae. Let me in. ... The ... dots are great. Oh, there's some swearing. She's not very happy. She's not going to answer, is she? No, well, we don't know where you don't know where she is, do you, technically? Maybe you can help. That's me. Visibility is terrible here. I'm struggling to track Nomura. I haven't piloted this model of Bicol before. Does it have a scanning facility? Yes, apparently so. So I scanned. I have 3 triangles, right? So I think I can select these things to go to. Do I have to hold it down? Sorry. Feature, geology, alien, deposit of ore, unknown alloy potentially unique to this planet, estimated high market value. That's what that was, right? So that will show me that. I can scan this. Metallic human analysis. Part of Dragonet class dive suit. Minor exterior damage detected. An internal device is emitting a faint signal. That sounds useful. Was that part of the Nomura suit? It might have been. Feature, geology, alien. High density plume of sediment, mostly silica and makeup, no signs of organic life. Is that part of the Nomura's suit? I think that might be, yeah. I'm marking it. Operator, set the compass heading. Okay. How do I do that? Set the compass heading. Oh, I have to exit scan mode, and then I have to set that as the compass method. So low toxicity, something nitrogen, radiation, and visibility. I don't know if the 0.87 is good or not for visibility. Moving off at 50 degrees. This was supposed to be a standard corporate study, confirm the absence of life before the extraction rigs ship in. Nomura wanted to go ahead. She wanted some space to think. I agreed. I'm not sure that was smart. You shouldn't go out alone. She would ship out alone to establish the base, monitor the automation, and I'd arrive ready for the job. I never should have agreed. No, it's a terrible idea. This is on me. Yes, don't let someone go to an uncharted planet by themselves. I've arrived. Let's take a look at this thing. Now, if you ever get an opportunity to go to an uncharted planet as part of a corporate mining mission, and they say, do you want to go with your partner, or do you want to send them alone while you piss around at home doing other things? Don't choose the latter. Just say, yes, I will go with them and stop them from vanishing. It's definitely part of her suit. A gauntlet panel. Oh, it's the hand parts. Gloves, basically. That's where Dragonet suits carry their tracking beacon. Why would she remove it? But why would you put a tracking beacon in gloves? That seems like a terrible design flaw. You take gloves off to use your hands. Maybe not underwater, though, you don't. This isn't good. Cell. I wonder what that means. Because that's going down. And power. Oh, power is going down. Right, no, scratch that. Too formal. What should I call you? Just, call me... No. That's all this old suit allows, huh? Pretty much. I can't call you No. Wait, what? Well, that freaks me out. I think that was just coincidence. Something binary. Negative. How about Nada? It's from my mother tongue. Fits you perfectly. If you say so. Okay then. Good to meet you, Nada. I'm Ellery Vas. Now let's find my friend. Okay, well let's hit scan mode and see what's out there. So we've got shin guard from the Dragonet dive suit. Well, that's definitely potential. Small wooden objects. So this might think it was hand carved. Oh, she could have gone either way. I feel like what do we get out of towards a drop off at around 100? Or north into the central reef. What do you think? Why didn't that keep the scan up? Oh, never mind. What do you think? Towards a drop off at around 100 or north into the central reef. That's a difficult one actually. There's the central reef, which has high toxicity, high nitrogen, low radiation, high visibility. The drop off, which looks safer. Let's try the drop-off first, actually. Hand-carved wooden doll. She must have dropped it for a reason. Moving off at 100 degrees towards the drop-off. This planet, this ocean, it's different to the others. It feels awake, active. All those other studies. Just a cursory glance. Some orbital scans and it's confirmed. Another dead world. Another reminder of what we've lost. So our world, Earth is dead, basically we've mined the crap out of it. And this is kind of like we're having to go to other worlds to find other places to screw up. Got to dig this thing out of the silt. I knew it. It's her rabbit. A little carved limewood thing with a loop for hanging. She dropped it. She used to string it up in her cabin. Why was she taking it with her then? Why would she take the little stringy thing and sod off into the sea? You better be alright. What do I think? She's okay? Do you think she's okay? I mean, I'm gonna say the outlook's not good. You know what? Forget I asked. Well, I mean, you're asking an AI. Well, Nada, it's one hell of a view. Oh, the drop-off. Yeah, it would be. Jesus. But she can't have gone out into the open water. We hope. It's a dead end. Let's loop back. Right then. Let's do it. So we're going to head back into where we were. And hopefully I can go to the leg piece. Was it a shin guard or something? Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. Some kind of shin guard. Arriving back at the reef edge. Right. Let's go find Nomura. Well, that's the only way we can go now. So let's go that way. Should I hit up another scan? No, let's just go over to this other thing we saw. I think what appears to be the central reef. It looked like it had a high level of like crud in it though. Passing over a set of branching crevices. I think that piece of Nomura is lodged somewhere. Visibility, typo, is improving rapidly now. Looks like she got her leg trapped, tore it free. Why would she be so... What the hell was that? Whoa, what is going on? Nada, are you seeing this? What is all this? What are all the dots, man? Movement everywhere. Yeah, I can see that. I'm kind of worried about it. Are you getting attacked? It's beautiful. Oh, okay, no. Jesus, that scared the hell out of me. The reef is alive. I would hope so. Well, actually, no, we don't hope so. We want to mine it, don't we? I never thought... What did you never think? We've got to start logging this. Okay, so I can hit scan mode and just start scanning stuff. Well, the music's getting intense. Life form, organic, alien, arrowhead-shaped creatures, hierarchical grazing patterns, distinctive crimson colouring. That sounds fun. Life form, organic, soft-bodied, six-legged creature. No signs of a skeletal system. Scan suggests coating of chromatophore cells. Sounds a bit like an octopus, but with only 6 legs, which would be a what's the word? I can't remember what 6 sides is now. Pentagram, no. Oh, no, never mind. Well, it's a sixopus anyway. A sixopus. Initial scans indicate this is the edge of reef-wide network of microbiological colonies. Ah, that's all microbiology over there. Small organisms with clusters of complex eyes. Sensorium suggests rich perceptive ability. How do we begin to study this? I don't know. There's a lot, isn't there? Spores in order to suggest spawning fungal organism. Bioluminescence may reflect metabolic rate. Why has this one not gone yellow after I've finished studying it? No, it has. What do we look at first? The reef is encrusted with life. Branching, diverging, flowing, shoaling. Every layer. Did Nomura find all this? Why didn't she tell me? Is this what she is hiding? A whole ocean of untouched, unclassified, impossible life. I mean, she's probably trying to hide it from the fact that she's paid to not find this kind of thing. So... I have to speak with Nomura. There's a trail leading under that overhang. She's close, I know it. Is that where we're going? We're going to the overhang. What overhang? What overhang? That overhang, I guess, is that's where we're going. Oh, the overhang. I don't know, the toxicity looks pretty high. That sounds dangerous. We'll do it, but I don't like it. Approaching the overhang. I'd really avoid going somewhere with super high toxicity if I was a human being, but I'm an AI, so I suppose it doesn't matter. Huge bioluminescent organisms seeded on the underside releasing those spores. The water is teeming with them. Incredible. That doesn't sound good. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're burning through the suit's filters. Well, let's get this smeg out of here. The suit's flushing the reservoir 2. Rapid retreat, Nada. Monitor these O2 levels. I am trying. We're clear. Oh my word. That wasn't good. I won't be trying that again anytime soon. I knew spores were going to be a bad idea. I just knew it. Before you even headed off. I was like, oh, well, there's like octopus things, there's fish, there's microbiological, like a microorganism colony area thing. Like, no, we'll go to the friggin' spores. Spores are never a good idea. People die from spores. Yes, I agree, we need to find out more about those spores if we want to get to Nomura. So it should have the ability to adapt its filters to toxin, but only when provided with a biological sample. Either a sample of the toxin itself or the antidote should do the trick. So we have to get a... okay, whatever you say. I'm giving you full access privilege for the sample and storage utilities of the suit. Okay. So that's a sample. Region. Oh my word. Excision. Oh dear, that's gonna get confusing to me. And that's the sample storage. And I'll mark the most active areas of the reef. Let me know which to visit first. So what's what? Over here is arrowhead-shaped creatures. Hierarchical grazing patterns. Crimson sounds bad. What was over here? Oh, microbiology. I want to go over there first. I think that's going to be the safe one. The West Reef. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go over there, because I can get a sample of, like, microbiological culture, I think. And that'll probably be... I think that's probably going to be the safest thing. You start small and build your way up. The organism rooted on the side of this reef is a huge mass of shifting fronds. I do like a frond. I was scan spreading any information on it. It looks almost anemone-like. Really? I'm not sure how this can help us gather samples we need though. Let me know if you want to turn back. Is that the anemone-like? Fast hydroid-like organisms are giving shelter to the crimson arrowhead creatures. Ah! So arrowhead creatures resting among the fronds of the larger life form. Interesting. Small organisms with clusters of complex eyes. And what's this? Initial scans indicate this is... Oh, right, yeah. So can I... Do I have somewhere I can, I can't do that yet. No, I don't want to turn back. No problem, I'm happy to stay and stare at this thing a little longer. Let me know when you're ready. Well, I want to go further in, actually. No problem, I'm happy to stay. Oh, right, you're just going to stay and stare at it. Now, I want to take a sample. Alright, let's just do an okay. But we need to take those samples. So you want to go straight for the samples then, I'm taking it. I figured, because, right, so my guess is, because it's a demo, maybe I'm locked out. But what I would do, those arrowhead creatures, because they got arrowheads, that means they have to go fast, right? And fast things scare me, because they're fast. Which means they can hunt me down really quickly. So that's that. So this is where the arrowhead creatures are. Let's go have a look at those arrowhead creatures. I bet they attack me. And they'll be like, oh, we can't go there again because we got attacked. And I'm like, okay, well, I want to go over there and figure out why why are they protected by those fronds? Strange life. I wonder if their metabolism is photosynthetic. Maybe. I can't see exactly what species are here. The growth is too dense. It's unfortunate. Can you pick out any of the same species as on the overhang? I don't know, can I? Let me know if you want to go back to the central reef. Let's have a look over here, shall we? Juvenile fruiting bodies of fungus is a core nutrient source. That's the crimson coloured grazing creature. What's up here? That's one of the... After rapid what? After rapid feeding, this individual is resting. So they're feeding on the fungus. Are they? Is that what they're doing? Still can't take a sample of anything. Like, why do I get a scary feeling I'm going to have to, like, go over to the... Yeah, right then. Okay, let's see what we can find elsewhere. Let's do that. Because you're going to make me go back up to those and try and get a sample before we die, aren't you? Because that's all that's really here now. That's the North Reef. We're gonna heading into the North Reef. Right, well I've got this thing up. So I can excise something. We better keep our distance from those spores. Good idea. No, we can't take a direct sample. How do I take an indirect sample? This is where the rock wall meets the drop-off. No path around. It's not good. The water's full of these crimson creatures. Why so much activity? Because if they're eating the fungus, I guess the spores feed them in some way, maybe? Do you want to head back? Being so close to these spores is making me nervous. No, not really. Spores not just a spawning fungal organism. Crimson life form which is suffering from toxic shock. It's been hit by the spores. Poor thing. Can we take a sample from that? Are they trying to eat them? How are the others protected? That's literally what I'm asking. Maybe that's how we find that antidote. Yeah, let's look for more of these creatures. Okay. Thank God, let's back off from this thing. I know exactly how they're protected. It's either because they're eating them and that gives them protection, or they live in that thing which gives them protection. It's one of those two things. Back on the reef, where now? I still think where they're getting protected from here is the idea. I still think it's like clownfish. Clownfish live in anemones, which gives them the immunity or something like that. They're immune to anemone stings in some way, And they live in it, and that protects them. Has to be feeding behaviour. They're darting through the spores. Here, this is where they are massing. This huge organ has to be something to do with their feeding patterns. You don't say. That's what I said. This organism is chemical from its fronds. This organism providing a protective coating that shields the arrowheads from the spores. See? I told you! I'm such a... God, I'm so smart. Thank God I have not... 3 years. 3 years and like £11,000 of training for a degree in biology has finally paid off in my life. How do I get a sample? It's a symbiotic relationship. That substance the arrowheads carry must help seed this organism around the reef. Probably. More than that, it means these fronds hold the antidote to the spores. Okay, now time to take a sample. I'm also up here, activate the panel. So I reactivate the panel. Okay, so... that's the region I want to take from, I guess. That's the region. Now I have to measure out the excision. Do it. Right. I now have a sample. That seems to have done it. I agree. I just need to feed it into the suit's filter routine. Do I drag... is that going to be that bit? That final... this bit over here, I reckon. In my genius estimation. Right, and how do I do that? I drag it into this filter. I see. It's processing the data. Come on. Yes, it's complete! Let's hope that's enough data. I'm heading back to the central reef. Okay, cool. Time to find Nomura. Well, we gotta go up that way, I guess, now. To the red thing. We should be protected from it now, at least. Ready to see if this works? I am. Are you? Let's go up to the overhang and see if we're protected from the spores. Heading back under the overhang. I knew it would be a bad idea in the first instance, though. Because of all the friggin' radiations. Well, not the toxicity. I hope they're correctly calibrated as well. Toxic filtration is active. Seems to be holding. This fungus is unlike anything I've seen before. We should take some samples once we find the Nomura. We could just take some now. We have a sample collecting thing. Okay, we're clear of the spores. Nice. Guess these old bicycle modes still work. Nodes coming out into an exposed reef. Rise. It's so peaceful. There are tiny colonies of what look like photosynthetic life on every surface. It is a reef, isn't it? I'm still not seeing it. So we're not that deep down. They're at 30 degrees. Her dragonet seems active. Okay. I'm approaching. Okay, well let's find out what this is going to do, shall we? Come on, Minae. Move. Please. I don't know if she's going to be in that suit somehow. It's empty. Told you. I said it, didn't I? The suit is empty. Where the hell is she? Did she have a different suit? Did she build her own suit? Or did she just swim off? I don't understand. Neither do I. There's a signal. I'm connecting to Nomura's suit. She was receiving a transmission from somewhere deep on the ocean floor. Let me relay it to you. There. She was getting a transmission from the ocean floor. Incoming encryption. Unknown. What the hell is this? Nada, what are we seeing? Is this what led Nomura out here? A sound from somewhere out past the drop-off. Something's approaching. That can't be good. Fast. There's a huge surge in the water. Oh god, I didn't get to read the thing. Can you hear that? I couldn't read two things at once. What on earth is going on? We need to leave. I concur. Let's go this way. No, it's too late. What do you mean it's too late? Lock down the suit. How do I do that? Lock it down. Nada. Are you there? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Do you want me to run a diagnostic? Oh my word. In other waters. There you go. Well. That was cool, man. That was really cool. I like that a lot. That's so different. It was so different. Like, I don't play games with that kind of interface very often. So it was a nice refreshing take, and it was really, it was kind of an engaging storyline. And it makes you think as well. It was like, I suppose that section of biology is fairly well known in the real world with clownfish and stuff. Finding Nemo probably helped with that a little bit. But otherwise, it's a piece of biology that people know quite well, symbiotic relationships and things. So that was a really nice touch. I happen to know, I've been through the Kickstarter page on here, and there's, if you do a certain backing level, I think you get a book that comes along with this, and it's kind of details all the different life and stuff. A book written by, I think it's supposed to be written by Nomura from this game, or something like that. And you can actually get that book given to you as part of one of the backer kits, which is an awesome idea, and I would totally get that. Now, I probably will, because that's really good. I'd really like to see this game come to fruition, because it's so different. I feel like it's really engrossing. The music, the simple interface, you have to think about what you're doing, and you have to think about the budget, you have to think about stuff interacts. My guess would be in the future, because that was a fairly linear path. Right, how I would like to see it develop is, because it described itself as kind of metroid-style. Well, inspired by Metroid and Echo the Dolphin? I may have got that wrong. But definitely Metroid. There's a good chance that instead of being fairly linear of, we need to go here are 2 other things to investigate, you just have to find the right order. I mean, here's a thing, here's some other stuff. You have to get the right stuff to get through, but obviously you have to follow the game, read the hints, try and guess the biology, work through it to get through certain places. And that's going to be super interesting to play with in the future. So if you like the look of that, you can either play the demo yourself if you want to have a go, or jump on over to the Kickstarter page. Everything's in the description as usual, and back it. Plus, it's from London, which is super cool because that's where I live. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.